tired, I'd probably lose, but I would still try you, bro.
I'm like, come, Biz, smack me in the face in the bodega, fam. You're gonna get all the cat fucking hair and you get mad allergies.
With my mans in them watching, see what happened.
All my dudes is at the bodega.
They all bodega.
They all copping blunt wraps right now.
Bodega Steve, he don't play.
He don't play.
Bodega Steve, I like that.
Bodega Steve.
All right, let me go ahead and get the chat. With my mans in them watching, see what
And if was goody, man.
And if what's up, brother?
All right, pop out chat. Make it live.
I got 170 subscribers, man. We moving up, y'all. Moving up.
This goes out to all of you. You know what I'm talking about. You see me pointing? You don't. So you
gotta be weird, don't you?
I have to be. It's a necessity at this point.
That's all I'm good
at. Yeah. Shit. Hold on. Let me go ahead. Do it. Y'all know what I'm doing. Always gotta tweet it out. Tweet it out.
Know, I was gonna say, man, I thought different things, so I'm gonna stay out of this one. Hey, Biz, what you think he's doing, bro?
What I think Sick is doing?
Yeah,
you know what I'm doing, man. You know what the fuck I'm doing. I do what I always do, man. I promote the fucking stream.
See, what I gotta do is I gotta start sharing it, because every time I put the link, it just be the link with no picture or nothing. Which I'm doing it right now.
But you can change that in the settings to where it allows you to populate media for links, but I don't know.
Yeah, it takes a minute. He said he need to sleep.
No snap.
Danielle Marie.
Hey, what's up,
Danielle? How you doing? Welcome to the stream.
We just started.
Yeah, we
in.
We just started.
Danielle, what's up, Danielle?
Doing a small sound check. That's your homie?
Yeah, that's
my homie.
That's your connect?
That's my connect.
Nice.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up, man.
Welcome to
Hey, Hanif, why you can't sleep, bruh? Let me know.
Like, cuz.
He was playing The Last of Us. That's what it was.
Replaying Last of Us? Yeah, man.
Let me do a sound check on this. Let's see. All right. And coming to the stage. I love this life.
Everybody got something to say these days. You say it, Obama. It's true.
Right.
I know Obama listens to the podcast. And yo, Obama. When you coming through so we could play pool, man?
Yeah,
let me know, man. Hit me back. You know what I'm saying?
Obama.
Okay. I'm exhausted, but I can't take a rest. Damn eye. What happened to your eye? Don't tell me you shot your eye out.
You can't sleep. You can't close it. Like, what's really good?
My man put caffeine pills in his eyes. What happened, bro?
Yo, Biz, you know you got a little yeah, that little Obama joint, man. What's up with that? I can't really.
You can't really see
it? That's what. Yeah, that's why I said it.
Oh, I got you. Hold on. I got you, fam.
What is that?
Let me put it up here.
Biz got his banner. He got Obama on the right. Yo, it's gonna be something new every week.
Hold on, I'm turning my banner off. I forgot.
Everybody got something to say these days. Okay, that works.
There's gonna be something new that's gonna pop up, man.
You might need to take some NyQuil, bro. That'll throw you to sleep, maybe.
All right, Hanif, I got you. If you watch this podcast for 2 hours, you will fall right the fuck to sleep. I guarantee.
Why the fuck would you say that?
Because we boring for 2 hours. Let me stop.
Nah. Hey, yo, Danielle, don't listen to that shit, all right? We good. We good. This nigga trying to fuck us all up.
How you teleported Obama to the top? What are you doing over there, Biz?
Well, he was covering you guys up. I didn't want to cover you guys up, man.
He was covering us up.
Word.
Yeah.
I forgot that's where y'all be at, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, that we at there, bro.
You always got to see the. You always got to see the ghetto Pikachu. You know what I'm saying?
Preparing. Check this out, y'all. Hold on. I got something for y'all, man. Ladies too, man. Tell me how y'all feel about this thing right here, man.
Oh, this nigga.
I'm scared what you're gonna pull up, but go right ahead, bro.
Nah, man, don't worry.
I'm trying not to.
Yeah, okay.
Look at this, man. Check this out.
Oh, snap.
I want all the news you can actually care about. Is that what we looking at?
Yo, why it look like she got an elongated back?
Oh, man, that device right there, man. Listen,
no, we're not seeing the device, bro.
You can't see the screen. It's the little harness.
Oh my gosh, what is that?
It's a little, the little pool bag joint.
Check the feed. Check the feeds. Sick.
Yeah, I'm checking the feed. I'm looking at it right now. For some reason, it's showing something else.
No, the YouTube feed. That shit is crazy. Hey, Lee, what's up? Bruh.
Hold on. Yeah, I see it.
That's amazing technology.
Bro, that is fire, bro.
Why is it just showing up on the YouTube screen?
I don't know. I saw a girl with elongated back on Hangout.
Yes. That's what I'm saying on Hangout.
On Hangout?
Yeah.
It's on my Hangout monitor. I mean,
we ain't got no BDSM podcast
today. My bad, bro. I don't know why that's happening. That's the wrong screen. It's capping the wrong screen. Hold on.
That happened on the wrong screen.
I'm so glad y'all ain't see nothing crazy over there, bro. Hold on.
Man, I'm glad I didn't look, bro. Man, I was distracted by this harness.
That would have been a disaster. Hold on, let me share it with y'all again, man. I know the audience saw, but let me share it with y'all. Hold on.
Yeah, this nigga, dog. I mean, this dude. See, look at what
I didn't even do nothing. You can't blame me. You chose that word, not me.
Hey, Kiara, that's the new wave for the 2020. All right, that is the new wave.
Nah, yo, Key, that let's see, that's a like when I saw that scrolling down my Twitter feed, a lesbian was promoting that shit. I was like, okay,
interesting.
If a lesbian is doing, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, listen, all respect, that might be very violent for a lesbian to have because there's no end for her. Your uterus is going to be in your throat if you fuck with a lesbian. This shit right here, you're gonna wish you
never. Has no pleasure sensor the way we have pleasure sensor.
And then that shit can apparently that shit got some cuffs to it too, where it can connect to the straps and they connect it to the sides and keep them little confined a bit.
Man, that's crazy though, man. Listen, we all need to get one wholesale, man. Everybody pitch in.
Wholesale? Everybody chip in?
Yep, get a cheaper rate. Like, we need about 1,500 of those. Boy,
buy 15, get one free?
Right. Oh, no. Buy 15 for 10? It's probably more. It's real leather, so it's probably more expensive than that.
Then you get the exclusive pork slap version for Sick and Biz, and you got it. You got it perfect.
She said it's 8 a.m. chill. Yeah, well, some people like to do what they like to do at 8 a.m.
Actually, come on, B. Oh man, come on, man. That wasn't me. I was later than that.
Nobody was talking to you. Nobody was talking about you. She said she saw it on the timeline.
No, I had retweeted like early as shit though.
Oh.
It was not early.
Hey, who knows way too much about that thing? I'm about to do some homework on it. I don't know enough.
Do homework. I've been doing my homework, bro. Like, I found this guide on Twitter where they teach you how to blood choke the correct way so that she like really goes into heaven without dying. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be practicing the shit out of that, man.
Like you gonna be in heaven, girl, for the next 3 minutes, cause that's how long I last. Know what I'm saying?
Hold on,
Why you
who
gotta try
knows
to
way
roast
too
me, bro?
who knows way too much about that? What? Pork slap version. Wow.
All right, I'm making the school screen now.
Hey yo, Riri says hi.
Hey
Hey,
Riri.
Riri.
You should be dipping off like right now. Riri.
You trying to get rid of her?
Go in your room. You better get on your tablet and watch something.
What's up, Kiki Ariones, Joliones, Danielle Leones?
In your room.
I don't even know if I can say that one.
Kira.
Yeah,
Kira, you already know. You already know. Go to heaven without dying. You know what I'm saying? That's a bar.
I send you to heaven without dying. I'll be in the crib.
Chill,
no
mustard.
lying.
Relax. Chill, mustard.
Chill, mustard.
I thought mustard was rapping in that joint.
I'll be with the catcher packets.
Oh, Kiera, don't say what's up to me. That's what's up, yo. That's cool. You know what, Key?
The ketchup packets. Tomatoes, my man, what up?
That's how you talk to your son.
Oh, I got cheer? Nah, that ain't the cheer button. I'm working on it.
Stupid. All right. now that we got that out the way. This is welcome to Kickin BizZness, episode 23. Oh, damn, my name is in all caps. All right. Episode 23, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? First off, shouts out to my wife, shouts out to everybody that comes through, and shouts out to Danielle. She came through. Appreciate it. What you laughing about?
Oh, these buttons, bro. I got so many buttons to press. Like, watch this. Yo, like, hold on.
I can't hear what you're doing, though.
I know you can't. That's why it's so funny. Look at you crying.
See, we need to be able to hear the shit, man. But anyway,
I think me having this to myself is an inside joke. I think you guys not being able to hear it is funny.
That's trash. Anyway, yeah, man. Kickin BizZness episode 23, man. Like usual, we here at 6 p.m. on Sundays. If you're brand new, please hit that sub button. Hit that like and share with your peoples. You know. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get into the intros. Go ahead, Kickz.
Yo, it is your boy Super Tragic over here releasing an album very soon. Your boy Super Tragic is going to flood the gateway. Super Tragic is the greatest of all. Super Tragic.
Very soon means in the next 6 months. All right. Hand of Man, I'll play that as soon as I get the game share shit back, man. The person I was game sharing is game sharing with somebody else. So, in any case, go ahead, Biz.
Well, I am Biz, the business part of Kickin BizZness, and I just want to say I'm glad to be here. I want to take a moment to shout out everybody who showed up today, because without you, there's no point in doing this. Thank you. Thank you.
Word. And I'm just sick. I would come up with a slogan, but I don't give a damn. So, first of all, how'd y'all week go, man?
Man, my week was pretty good. We working on the album, the Super Tragic album. You know what I'm saying? So that joint was litty. And I was doing some more litty work, you know what I'm saying? But that might be later, you know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Talk about it later.
Okay. Biz, how was your week, man?
The movie was pretty good, man. Got caught up on a lot of work at the job. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's pretty low key, man. Got into Iceborne. You know what I mean? Listen to music
What?
on Iceborne. What?
The
way you said what? What?
Yeah. Iceborne?
Iceborne,
Iceborne?
Yeah. Iceborne. BORNE. BORNE.
Oh,
Not
okay.
ice.
I'm about to say that sounds like something new, son. Where was that at? That's what I'm about to be like.
Iceborne sounds freaking awful.
Yeah, it does, man. Don't let it be dry ice.
Right. Listen, have you ever taken an ice bath? You ain't doing nothing with that when you get out. No.
Oh.
You ain't doing nothing with that when you get out that ice bath, man. When I ran track, I used to be like, I'm eating myself, bro. You start to implode. It's like, what is going on?
He don't even look at raisin packages the same. He'd be like, oh,
yo, listen.
no.
Telling you, man.
Raisin packages.
That whole area put a little fur coat on a little one, though.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man. Hannah, man, if you need to, man, go ahead and get some sleep, man. If your eye hurt, you know, I don't know, man. Get clear eyes or something. I don't know what to say, man, but I hope you get better.
Hey, we might be liable. Like when Popeyes ran out of chicken sandwiches, they was trying to sue them for running out of chicken sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? We might be liable for this.
Let's hope
no.
not.
Kickz, what the fuck are you doing? First you telling people to watch the shit because it's boring. Now you're telling people that we're liable for some. Nah, relax.
I'm saying we might be. They sue for anything.
All right, man. Damn.
Oh man.
My week was straight, man. Just chilling pretty much. I didn't even touch a fucking video game for real.
My man was living life.
It's different times, man. Different times.
Living
what up,
real
Titanfall?
life.
What up, Titanfall?
Titanfall, what up?
Son said he'll watch some hentai.
Yo, I want to know. He probably know all the artists too. It's like, oh, if you get the Nikamaru Samu, he's the best. Look up all his animations.
You stupid. Nikamaru, whatever the fuck. All right. Okay. All right. Cool. All right, man. So y'all wanna get to the disclaimer, or y'all wanna just do the fun shit first, and then we just go ahead and go to the disclaimer? Because the Malik Yoba thing is gonna need a disclaimer.
If we get to a somber state at the end, that'd be weird.
All right. So then, Biz, anything? BRB. Oh shit.
Oh snap. So we can't.
On, son, we can't even get into it.
This guy's taking a bathroom break in the middle.
Yeah, I go put on some pants just to do the show.
Had to. My man had to comb his hair real quick. You know what I'm saying? It's bothering him.
All right, yo. All right, so okay. So a little since Titanfall Princess want to talk about LeBron. His failed attempt to trademark Taco Tuesdays happened was it this week? I think it happened this week or last week. I'm not really sure. All my days are going together. But yeah, man, that was a dumbass attempt to go ahead and trademark something that every other taco spot, every other like Hispanic food spot has come up with since before he was fucking born. So
look, we can't say that's dumb if we're gonna say that Cardi B's ain't dumb. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, we said that was dumb.
What was dumb?
Yeah. We said that was dumb. We said, okay, yeah, that's pretty stupid. to try to coin OK. And I don't know if you were listening, Biz, but I said that LeBron James attempt to coin no, not coin, but trademark Taco Tuesday. It failed. It failed.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just wanted to say that since Titanfall Princess want to call him the GOAT on her 2K20.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with attempting to coin something. I mean, monetize everything you can, man. Like, should be applauding the effort.
But don't you see that?
Did we applaud Cardi B? Did we applaud Cardi B?
I actually gave her props for trying. Like, I still didn't think that it was. I didn't think it was going to work. That's all I said. I said, man, I said, coin anything you can, monetize everything. I get it.
Don't you think that's a problem for the future though? Like, if we let's say podcast on this podcast, we probably will have to pay somebody. Like, I'm a coin podcast.
Well, why do you think when you go to the restaurant, no one can sing "Happy Birthday" traditionally?
They have to have their own "Happy Birthday" song
because they would have to pay the originators of that song.
Happy birthday! I heard that one before. So yeah,
there's like every restaurant has their own version because no one can sing the original because if they do, they got to pay like a royalty fee or a license to that. So like that family was smart to do that, man. Coin whatever you can, monetize it. You know, generational wealth is what we should be trying to do here. And although
you're saying it's like a small innovative practice to coin to make something up, claim it as your own, so that people are forced to do something different.
It ain't new. They did it with bling bling. You know what I mean? They missed out on it. They got on it too late. G Unit did it with G Unit, all that shit, man. They coin their stuff, man. They trademark and coin and they license their stuff out to make money.
I don't want to have to pay somebody to say something that I want to say. What if I want to say your shit? I want to say your shit if I want to.
Yeah, you gotta buy it. You gotta buy it.
The thing is, if you want to say it and you want to get money off of it, you're gonna have to pay a license for it. That's the only difference.
Yeah, you can say Taco Tuesday forever. It can't stop you from doing that. But once you try to monetize that for yourself, you got to pay the person in front of you. So that's all it is.
But the thing is, nobody trademarked it. I don't think.
Imagine somebody got up one day and was like, you know what, I'm gonna make me a t-shirt. I'm gonna put LeBron on and put Taco Tuesday on the bottom and put some taco emojis around them. People, there are a certain select few people with no brain that will buy that. But guess who wouldn't get paid? LeBron.
I mean, I could see that for sure. But in that sense, right? You're trying to capitalize off an idea you had. Everybody knows where it came from, right? Taco Tuesday obviously didn't come from LeBron. I don't know who the fuck made it up. So that's going to even cause more controversy. And then you're going to have the person that like wants to, you know, solidify his dominance over people. And that's the thing that I don't like. You know what I'm saying? Why not have it organically where everybody knows where it came from and then just make something new? If you're under pressure about something that you want to be heard, you make something new up.
What up, B? What's good? What's good, man? Cousin Brian in the chat. A-List is here. What's good, y'all?
What up, A-List? What up, Brian? I got two rebuttals to that, man. Okay. First, you starting to sound like Lil Nas X, man. All right, I'm gonna tell you why.
Why?
6 to 8 months before he got this popping song that charted for like half the year, he said, we should rob rich people in Twitter. And then he retweeted and said, never mind, y'all. You're only saying that because you're not in the position to monetize anything right now. Because if it were you, you'd be cool with it. You'd be like, yeah.
I don't know about that, bro.
If it was your stuff, like imagine like you sold an album that was free.
I did.
Out here selling a free album. You know what I mean? Like it's like, what do you? I don't know. Monetize anything you can, man. I forgot my second point,
that.
But I think
I could get that. I could get that. It's very frustrating for you creating something and somebody stealing it, being more popular. I'm gonna bring up Drake and XXX. Let's say if Drake really did steal XXX flow for it, and everybody thinks it's Drake's, and then XXX was like, "Hey, this is my flow." You know what I'm saying? I should be getting the royalties or being paid for it. So it's like I understand the frustration, but I feel like it's just a bigger symptom of something that might happen overall, opposed to just words. You could coin, let's say, dances. You can't fucking dance in the street and not have to, be careful about it. I'm more upset about the bigger symptom of things.
I think Taco Tuesday doesn't belong to anybody right now. I think this is an example of alliteration marketing. Like Taco Tuesday sounds good together, so we're going to have a restaurant that serves tacos, and we're going to have a buffet style on Tuesday, and we're going to call it Taco Tuesday. But don't nobody market it like LeBron does. Like LeBron basically got you going to go get tacos from everywhere if you're interested in that on Tuesday. But when he says it, you're like, man, I'm kind of in the mood for tacos, man. Yeah, I'm gonna do that today.
Well, shit, I'm gonna open up a bar, right, and then I'm gonna trademark 2 for Tuesdays.
Yeah, you can do that. You just gotta say it. You gotta say it cool though.
Fuck it. I'm a trademark shoelaces, nigga. I'm gonna do a whole bunch of other shit.
That's like an actual object. So I don't know.
You know what?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna do it. Fuck it.
I'm gonna trademark all women. All women.
You could. You lose because the person who made that has to document it.
Right.
Hey, let me know how the sound is. Am I clipping or like are we good? Like this put a 1 in the chat if we sound all right.
Kara gonna is she gonna trademark foo? Nah, foo. Oh, fo. Oh, okay.
You know what? All right, man. Starting now, I'm gonna stop saying the N-word. Danielle says a taco buffet, scratching the chin, where and when.
Exactly. Taco team. That's me. The taco lover is right here out of the group. Even though
man, he's at Taco Bell at least two times out of the day.
Man, I upgraded from Taco Bell, bro. I eat regular Mexican now, man. I moved on.
Oh, you went to the real shit.
Oh, snap.
Tacos are tacos, 1. And 2, yes, I found better seasoned taco meat.
You went to the real shit.
Yo, no wonder why we had a whole conversation about avocados the other day. That's why. Because you went to a Mexican restaurant, had all the fucking guacamole. Now you want to talk about it.
Bro, when I lived in the Virgin Islands, listen, I'm going to use to put your brake lights on real quick. When I was in the Virgin Islands, I had my own avocado tree. I was plucking that shit daily. And I was putting it in a closet daily, wait for it to ripen quickly, and then I ate it expeditiously.
Expeditiously.
Want to be tight, want to be T.I. so bad.
See, look, he clowned me for having a pool table. This motherfucker had a whole avocado tree.
It wasn't mine, bro. I rented the place.
Yeah, but it was outside.
It just came
your
with
spot.
It was on the property. It just came with the tree, bro. Like, it's not mine. Where's it at now? Where I left it. Where's your pool table? Still in your house.
Tineful said I'm trademarking my natural red hair, no dyes. Yeah, exactly. So everybody who wears red hair gotta pay niggas.
She gets it now, right? She gets it now. It was a dumb thing to try to trademark something that's already been around for almost what seemed to be forever.
Well, right? That's why they're losing them, man. Because it's like you're not adding to what we already have. You're just trying to secure what belongs to everyone already, and that's not cool.
Right. So,
but I bet you it was Hulk Hogan. He wanted to do, hey brother, he'd win.
Because he came up with it, really.
But it's 2 words that we all use. See, you're okay with that. See, you've been conditioned by the system to be okay with fucked up shit. Because your own...
You gotta say it. You gotta say it in the way that he says it.
Oh, brother. Right. If you said it that way,
he's not a man of his own people, bro. He's not a man of his own people.
And you gotta make sure you have about like 5 veins pop out your neck. Lee says I'm trademarking every word that ends in ly or li, excuse me, especially the words in li. Danielle says she'll be back in a little. Have fun later.
Bye.
Later.
Key says she's done with biz, and Time for a Princess is still being a fanatic. Okay, so All right, well, since let's get off this trademark shit because that wasn't even like on the agenda. Let's talk about Malik Yoba and his interview with the Breakfast Club. Kickz did not see it.
I had things to do.
But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, throw out the disclaimer. Okay, just because we have an opinion on something and it's completely different from yours, and it may sound like it's gonna sound like it's gonna sound like it's gonna be insensitive, right? Maybe. That is in no form how we are. We're not necessarily insensitive. So we're not bad people, and you're not bad people for the opinions that you have. So please grant us with the respect of us just being adults and that we're discussing this. With that said, Biz, how'd you feel about it?
Well, I mean, there's several subjects in this thing, man. There's a lot of conversation that needs to be had about a lot of it. Needless to say, there's some things I didn't really necessarily agree. Okay, logically, they said a lot of things that made sense. Hey, Irene, what's going on, girl? Pleasure to have you. But yeah, they said a lot of things that sounded good, man. The way they articulate things make everything sound feasible with morality. But then you got to kind of reject it at the same time because you got to watch out. There are a lot of people in history that made a lot of things sound logical, and an atrocity happened as a result of that. So we got to be careful how we listen to things that's being put in front of us, because just because it sounds good don't mean it is good. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
And before you go, let me just say, Irene Hicks, that's my mama. Everybody, just letting y'all know. Say hi to my mama.
Hey,
oh,
hey,
mama,
mama
hey,
Kickz,
mama
Kickz.
Mama
My
Kickz.
Bad. Go right ahead, man.
Hey,
hola,
welcome
mama.
to the stream. Welcome to the stream. We appreciate you for coming through. That you know what, you're an honored guest. We appreciate you.
Absolutely.
I'm glad you missed the beginning because you would think very little of me.
Well, shoot, if she stays a little bit later, we're gonna have a little more fun. So, but okay. Hey, Mama Kickz. All right, so this how I feel about it. I'm on the same. I'm kind of on a similar wavelength to what Biz is saying. It definitely sounded good because people take words that are somewhat virtue signaling, like it's a spiritual thing. This is my journey, and I just want to get to know people, and things of that nature that'll make it sound good. It definitely made it sound good, but at the same time, it sounded like a rejection of nature. It sounded like a rejection of nature, and what I mean by that is there was one certain point in the interview where they rejected being natural, or they said that nothing is natural, and they rejected science in a sense where they said it's something that a doctor has given you as far as
assigned at birth.
Yeah, gender assigned at birth. And then they even rejected the anatomy of a human and made it seem like it was just false.
Well, let's dial back a little bit, give some context of why this even came up in this interview. So
go ahead.
Malik Yoba came out. Everybody remembers him from New York Undercover and other films and things like that. He's been the masculine black man for about 20 years for our community in a way. So he comes out and says, you know what, I like transgendered women, and he caught a lot of people off guard, and they're trying to get to the point to where they say that gender at birth has no bearing on whether you're a woman or a man in your adulthood or from that point forward. They're basically saying that it's up to a doctor to assign you a birth based on their observation of your anatomy at that point when you're born, which kind of makes sense. You have two different things. You get them two different names, and that is what it is. You kind of move forward. To complicate things, apparently a woman is a woman or a man is a man based on how they feel they are. So if I don't even want to use that. If Kickz likes a transgendered woman, a trans woman, that doesn't make him gay. And it's kind of like, oh, what? So that's how we got to this point, pretty much.
Like if I had to give like a brief of what I just heard or whatever, I feel like of course there's the facts where hey, I guess all women could be pregnant. You know, well not all women, but you know, if you get pregnant, you're
produce unless there's a
right. They have the anatomy to produce exactly that. Whereas like yeah, you're obviously a woman. You know what I'm saying? You could be pregnant and guys, I guess you could produce the sperm or whatever. And then there's always like an objective fact to it. But then there's the subjectivity of where you think that you know that you want to be something else. So there's people who want to be identified as something else, and then there's gonna convince you otherwise. But then there's the fact too that you can't be. It's like you're saying I can't be, but I can because I'm doing this.
I am. So it's basically I am what I feel like, not what you see.
I am what I feel like, right?
Not as I look.
Exactly. Right. So it's
it's like somebody saying, age ain't nothing but a number. I may look like I'm 40, but I got the energy of a like 25-year-old or something like that. Or I feel like I'm 25. That's just light work.
And that's why one day pedophilia will be legal, because you're opening a floodgate with this. Because now it's like you're making clear-cut rules subjective, and
right.
And that's a slippery slope to be in. You know what I mean? I don't. It's
crazy. I just feel like people like that just need to acknowledge that we're gonna mistake you sometimes, and if we definitely have the right to tell you that you are a man if you're trying to be like a woman or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be mad at that fact, but at the same time, we could give you the generosity of saying that I see you identify yourself as this, and I respect that. So it's like a respect type of deal. But factually, no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So to stick with the whole denying biology and denying genes and your DNA and anything, your chromosomes. As far as that goes, none of those people up there, Malik Yoba and those two trans women and that gay guy, they have no legitimacy in trying to tell us that whatever we have going on in us is not identifiable by gender, or it is not science.
If we're going to talk about them, we got to use the right language. It's women with trans experience. I'm not laughing at it. I'm laughing at the fact that I remember that. But yeah, it's women with trans experience.
Okay.
Yeah, what I'm saying is they were once men and they transitioned over to women. I don't have to necessarily go by the terms that they want to set out for themselves, because I'm not really going to take the time out and try to figure that out. The reason why I'm saying that is because I respect whatever anybody wants to do, as long as they're not hurting anybody. The problem that I have with this is that, yeah, like what Kick said, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to identify as, I'm going to respect it. Don't try to force me to believe in what you're doing.
Yeah.
And that goes with any ideology, any ideas, ideology, or anything like that. That goes with anything. You cannot try to force something on me. So I respect them, whatever they want to do with their bodies, but they cannot call themselves natural. They cannot call themselves natural or call anybody who is doing the basic necessities of nature, which is procreation and being straight, if you will, as not being a natural feeling. You get what I'm saying? I don't even know. I don't even know if I'm even like explaining it correctly.
You're not stamping it quite yet. Keep trying.
Yeah. Shit. Okay. So for example, Malik Yoba during the interview was like, Charlemagne and DJ Envy are naturally attracted to women, naturally attracted, and then the gay gentleman all the way over to the left was like, no, we need to stop that. There's no such thing as natural. I have a problem with that. The reason why I have a problem with that is because he is nobody to tell anybody
what is right and what's wrong.
What's right and what's wrong as far as what is natural. He didn't study science. He doesn't know. I would say he doesn't know much. They're all on a spiritual tip, right? And that's fine. But you're not going to sit there and try to spread the word that whatever you feel is not a natural feeling if you're straight.
Yeah.
But
but on the counter of that, everything they feel is natural.
Yeah, that's, you know what, and that's fine. They're telling people not to
be straight.
Not to tell them that yeah. Well, no, they're saying that people are telling them that whatever they're doing is not natural, right? And if they feel that it's completely 100% natural for them, then that's fine. But you're not going to tell somebody else that no, whatever I say is right and whatever you say is wrong, and that's going to be it. When there's scientific factors that support the opposition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that's where the real problem comes in, where it's just like you got somebody saying that this is literally a fact and you don't know because you're not it. So when you are it, you have this way of saying this is how I could determine whether it's natural or not. Kind of what Biz was saying earlier about that you have to be a certain age. Let's say you got to be an adult to decide whether you are this or that. I could kind of agree with that because let's say if you're a kid doing, for lack of better terms, homosexual type activity, you don't know what you're doing at that point. So if you're 21, let's say if we marked it 21, it's like you could say if I'm still doing homosexual activity at 21, I might be anything above just straight or like bisexual or gay or say. But it's like I just wouldn't know, and I don't want to say they, but people get really offensive when they have to defend themselves. I feel like they're just defending themselves in totality, so they have to be direct and they have to say things like make it sound like a fact when it's not, quote unquote, like the natural type argument where it's like it's natural to feel this way, you just didn't know because you were too young. You're an adult now, you know what this is, so type thing.
Right. And they are, and as far as the children part go, you don't notice Kickz, but they said that they are trying to get children to go ahead and identify themselves whatever they want to.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. And I'm kind of against it because kids really don't know. Yeah, they're smart. Kids are smart, but as far as sexuality goes, they don't even know what that is. They and it's for my main issue is that you're gonna sit there and tell somebody that how they feel as far as being a straight person, as far as being attracted to the opposite sex or gender is not natural, when you have to go through all these different processes. You have to go through different processes, and you have to go ahead and get your body augmented and take these pills to go ahead and look different from what you were naturally born from. So that to me is an unnatural state that you're putting yourself in. But you feel a certain way. You know what I mean? I don't.
True.
Like body augmentations are to fix what you feel like is wrong with yourself, right? So you want to change what you naturally look like to something else. This goes into the breast augmentations, nose, Botox, cutting fat out, getting getting butt implants and everything like that. That is unnatural. That is an unnatural process. If a man goes ahead and take these pills in which they suppress testosterone and introduce estrogen in their bodies and get breast augmentations and anything of that nature, then that is an unnatural way. That is an unnatural thing that you're doing to yourself.
Yeah. And let me read Lee Joe.
Go
She
ahead.
just said, as they are learning themselves, there would be a thin line between supporting your child and forcing an idea either way onto them. So, like, for sure, there's people who grow up with, let's say, two moms or two dads or something like that. That might be forcing a lifestyle upon them, not even knowing or not even intentionally doing so. But who knows what the child may think of that situation. Maybe they'll be on their natural course of going toward their opposite gender, or they could do the same sex just like their parents would. And I guess in total it might be just how you were brought up, but the thing is like, how do you know what influences different actions? So it's like, what really is natural or organic in a situation where you're talking about your sex life and things like that?
Well,
It's like,
I
who
think
knows?
and they said something that was kind of like, it was weird, but it was kind of refreshing to hear. This topic is not about sex; it's about gender. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, I see that. But the contradiction there was that this all started out with Malik coming out talking about he like transgendered men. I mean
Right.
women. So it's like,
Mm,
how is this not about sex? Like, but you guys are up here pushing this narrative like it's just about gender, and it's really just it's just a way with words in this interview. I employ everybody to listen to it, and I mean, if I was to have one of those balancing things, I mean, like to decide like which way versus the other, I definitely would hit the dislike button. You know what I mean, like
mm-hmm.
both ways, because it was more I disagree with than agree with.
As
On
many people did. As many people did. Yeah.
Yeah, cause it's just because, and when you listen to it, it's like, oh, you can kind of, it is word is so great. Like the thing about the child, like Malik said, he was talking to a woman 7 years ago. Is there spoilers in interviews? Like, fuck that. Anyway,
Yeah.
so
Yo,
The
just
topic, I
listen to
guess.
it. Like, yo, just like, okay, for there aren't any spoilers. You just listen to it. If we messed up, hit us back in the comments to where we messed up, and try to give us a better descriptor on what was said and how we were wrong, or a better way for us to look at it, something like that. But go ahead, Biz.
but anyway, like so he said he was talking to a girl like 7 years ago. Like I don't know why her race mattered, but he mentioned that she was of Latin descent or whatever like that. And then she said that said that he contacted her and thanked him for coming out, and because at one point in time she had a son who was now her daughter at the age of like 8 or 9 or something like that. And I'm like,
Mhm.
come on, man, kids will eat effing candy all day if you let them. They will stay up all night if you let them. They will do a lot of wild ass stuff if you let them. So you let them
Yeah.
choose something as important and long lasting as their gender, and you encourage that and you push it. That's crazy. But
Yeah. Yeah, I
on
see
a,
that.
and then they responded to like those kind of that kind of verbiage with this. They responded this way. They were like, "Hey, see, you could still nurture your child without controlling your child." I was like, "Yo, that's true as shit." But no, not about this. Fuck that.
I'm going to read off some other stuff. Titanfall said that we never had to talk about any of this stuff growing up. Lee says, for example, strict gender roles, or maybe a boy that says he wants to be a girl and forcing the stereotypical girl things all the time. No one should be altering children like hormone therapy while they're still growing. Titanfall agrees, and then Lee says it's about gender and sexual preference and having the ability to be yourself. See, the thing is, yeah, I'm all for somebody being themselves. That's why I have no problems with anybody who is in the LGBTQ plus group or community. And just don't tell me that what I'm doing isn't natural.
Right.
Like I'm not and what they're doing is they're talking from what they were doing. It sounded like they were talking down to people. First of all, I don't know what cis male, cis woman means.
They're taking the
It
word
sounds
away.
like
They're taking the word away from us and assigning us that prefix as we are an option versus the groundwork for what a man and a woman is. That's all that is. It's just psychological warfare.
For me it's like when somebody says Black Lives Matter and then somebody says no, all lives matter or something like that. Like it's like a slight to it just seems like a slight to natural born people who want to stay on a natural course, right? Or what they what is considered natural by the general population of the freaking world, right? So that kind of Biz, your voice just faded out.
Mic check. Am I good? Am I bad? What's going on? Let me get this fixed now before we have problems at the end of the podcast. Hopefully that went through, transmitted well.
Yeah. But it's like I said, I had no problems with it. What another example that they try to use, which was kind of ridiculous, was that you have a trans bathroom in your own home. If you have a son and a daughter, or you're sharing a bathroom with the opposite gender. That to me made no sense whatsoever because it's not called a trans bathroom. It's called a co-ed bathroom per se.
Wait. What respect again?
They said that if you have a son and a daughter, and you only have one bathroom that everybody uses, it's a trans bathroom. And in college, that's called if you have a co-ed bathroom with male and females, co-ed showers, and anything like that, it's actually called co-ed. It's not called trans.
What does the ed stand for?
I have no fucking clue.
I think that's important. But yeah, they did say when they said either way, when they said that, it was kind of like, come on, man.
Yeah, like hold up, in my home it's a bathroom, fam. Like what Lee is saying, trans bathroom. LOL. It's just a regular bathroom. It is just a regular bathroom. I don't understand how you could go ahead and put your own title on it to fit your own freaking narrative.
Well, that's because that's because they view things differently. Like when you go to the airport, you see the symbol of a man on a men's bathroom. You see a symbol of a woman on a woman's bathroom. And there's that one bathroom that has both going on, right?
Both going on, right?
That everybody can go into. And that bathroom doesn't know what the hell it is really, but it kind of feels like everything maybe is in transition. We don't know. So it's a trans bathroom. It's about the personality of the bathroom, not about who goes in it. That's what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
Treating the bathroom like a person.
They'll probably question you as soon as you get in, like, hey, what do you identify as? You picked the stall.
also, and in most cases where I went to the bathroom, guess what? It has a changing station for men, like for when they have kids or whatever like that.
Yeah, we got change diapers too. Yeah.
Yeah. So like that. So normally people would be like, nah, that's a mother thing, or some men would just let their woman, whatever they doing is, whatever. And it is the family restroom.
They
Yeah,
actually
that's what
they
it is.
actually killed the family restroom because we have our own changing station in men's bathrooms now too. They have to be in all bathrooms.
Yeah,
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 it should be.
yeah.
They killed the family
So
restroom.
it really that point kind of pissed me off a little bit. Like, no, it's not a trans bathroom. You don't get to do that. No, you're not calling every bathroom in everybody's house a fucking trans bathroom. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. I'm not gonna allow you to go ahead and, I mean, since you're already denying science, logic, and anything else for your spirituality or your quest for who this person is, to ignore facts, to ignore everything that's been going on in society, so that it could fit your narrative, so that you could tell everybody else that they're in a trans state, or they're confused about themselves, when most people know exactly who they are in regards to sexuality, in regards to who they and who they want to be.
I just think
Yeah.
the perspective is skewed because they don't want to feel wrong about being who they are, and we have a good
No.
we have a we us as heterosexuals. If somebody in the chat that's not one, I don't mean to include you in something that you're not, but us as heterosexuals, we tend to have a very good way of doing that, making people feel bad about being different. So I'm not saying us particularly, but just in general, like there's some pretty nasty people out here, so they're just fighting for accepting themselves and getting community to accept them too. It's a weird plight, and their perspective is skewed because of that. So they say things that just don't make sense, like gender assigned at birth, or allow your 8-year-old to be a girl if it's a boy, or
Yeah.
if you like transgendered women, you're a man. You
You're still straight.
Right. And that may be
Yeah.
true in a way. I'm not ready to accept that yet. I can see the reasoning behind it and how thinking my way could be dangerous for trans women. I'm not a danger to them, so I feel like it's okay for me to say that I'm not really ready to accept that. But I don't know, man. It's a lot.
And that's the thing about like what's going on nowadays, whereas like you get a little bit upset because it's literally two extremes all the time. It's they want to voice their opinion, then there's people who don't want to hear them. But what about the people in between where it's just like I hear both your sides and we could coexist and live life for sure.
Hey,
But
actually, that
there
was that was
Yeah.
Carmen's whole thing. The white
Yeah.
girl. That was Carmen. That's all she was saying the whole time.
That that was
yeah.
I thought that was Hispanic. That was a Hispanic person.
She
Right.
she looks Hispanic to you.
Carmen's Hispanic.
Oh, let me zoom in.
But
I don't know, man. Look white to me, but
that's
Hispanic
cool.
works.
That's cool.
Hispanic works.
But but yeah. So like, and that's what Charlamagne was saying. Charlamagne was like, "Yo, like, I'm down with y'all and everything. Whatever y'all want to say, I agree with. I respect all you guys' views, but I don't like." He said, but like, I don't care.
You can't
He's
say
like,
that though.
I don't.
I get why they
Yeah,
say you can't say that.
yeah. The I don't care part. The I don't care part is it comes off as offensive. But I knew exactly what he was saying
Yeah,
when he
like
said
I don't
"Yo,
penalize you.
I don't care who y'all doing, like what y'all doing, or anything like that. You guys are people. You guys are human beings. So it and I kind of felt the same way. Like, yo, like I said, I don't mind whatever you guys are doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. I can have a conversation with damn near anybody, unless they are a racist. And whatever you want to do is fine. But like, don't try to force nothing on me.
Yep.
Lee Joe says also it's not like a doctor arbitrarily calls you boy or girl. There's an actual physical difference between males and females. That's not the same as social attraction.
Social attraction. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's true.
the gay queer guy was like, let's stop worrying about if you have a dick or not. And I'm like, no, sir. That is absolutely one of the reasons why they give you a specific gender or a specific sex. You want to know why? Because you have certain reproductive organs that make you a certain gender or sex.
And that's why they said this is about gender, not sex. Because I can guarantee you, a lot of these transgendered women have a huge attachment to their penis, so they still got them. That's why when I came up, these two women up here got real reserved because I think they still got theirs, and I think that a man who's attracted to trans women, yeah, you're straight until you see a penis, and if you're okay with that, yes, that's your business. Go and do your thing.
Your business.
You can still observe her as a woman, but understand that that's a man.
That's still a man.
Yep.
Not only a penis, but got the balls too, fam. Got the testicles too.
Right.
So relax.
That sounds funny.
So relax.
Like and Timeful says, but why should anybody care who somebody sleep with? Laugh out loud. I don't know what a guy. I don't know why that guy said he should care.
Ooh, what do you mean?
I'm thinking that they tried to redirect the whole I don't care bit about what's going on to them in the outside world where they are being ridiculed, killed, and assaulted and everything like that. And they kind of tipped, and I wanted to get to this too. They kind of tiptoed around telling somebody that they are trans. They try to tiptoe around it, saying, "Why should I have to tell them?" Because that person may still think that you are a man or that you are a woman. You want people to respect you and what you do. You have to give them that same respect and tell them what you did if you want to get into a relationship. If you want to get into a first of all, a sexual relationship at that.
Yeah, and man, there was just so much stuff to like. I'm actually really impressed with Charlamagne's ability to shut the fuck up that day.
Oh yeah. Actually, all of them. They let them go ahead and say whatever they wanted to say.
They already knew. They already knew.
Yep, they let them go ahead and say whatever they wanted to say. They didn't want to defend being heterosexual. They didn't want to do anything like that. They wanted these people to go ahead and bring their message out. And when I say these people, I don't mean it as a slight.
And here's one more confusing thing that I heard, man. And I'm trying to hopefully get onto something else eventually, but so Malik was telling a friend of his after his friend found out, like, yo, why did I know about this about you, man? We've known you for like over 10 years. He's like, you knew, you just wasn't paying attention. Like the hairdresser I introduced you to, yeah, trans. That accountant I introduced you to, trans. Malik knows a lot of trans people before he even came out. It's crazy. But anyway, so his friend was like, dang, like, why didn't you just why didn't you just tell me? He's like, I didn't want to blow their spot up. You know, that's not for me to tell you what they are. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay. But at the same time, what's her name? Nala Simone, the black female in the picture, said that I tell people all the time what I am. Like, you know, I get numbers from everybody. Like it is what it is. Like no one's hiding. If no one is hiding, why are you worried about blowing somebody's spot up?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys are confusing the shit out of me. What's going on?
I'm tired of flip flopping.
I really want to understand.
Yeah, because again, like I said, if they want to get into a sexual relationship with somebody, and this is in no way justifying anybody getting killed for hiding who they are and what they have done to their bodies. This is in no fucking way of doing that. Anybody who kills somebody should just like go to fucking hell. I swear to God. But at the same time, you have to Huh?
Just walk out the room and block them. Like, you learned all you need to learn. You don't belong there.
Yeah. But at the same time, if you plan on being in a relationship with somebody, you have to disclose certain things. You have to. That way, you know for sure that they are there for you and only you.
All right.
You dig? This has something to do with kids. You know, a crazy boyfriend, anything like that. This is in the same realm where it could potentially be a fucking red flag, and you have to disclose that. You have to.
We gonna need a checklist next time I meet somebody. Just like, all right, sign your signature. All right, what are you into? Boom, boom, boom. Now let me stop.
So let's get a little bit personal for a second. Now that, like, I see where Lee Joe's going. So all right, a little bit personal. So you meet this bad joint, right? I don't mean to say joint. This bad woman, right? Wait, I don't like the way that sounds. This bad chick. Yeah, that's it. You meet this bad chick, right? And chick is still kind of derogatory. Anyway, you meet this bad chick and
lady.
That sounds this bad lady. It sounds like bag lady. Anyway, you meet this female that looks very attractive, right?
Person.
No, I'm not saying person, bro. That's what we're talking. That's why this is happening.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, say this fine ass woman. Say far. We're gonna create some far. FAWA.
You meet this far woman, right? She's far. This woman is far, right? So you meet her, right? And you know, you get to know her and everything. And like, let's say on date 2, she says, "Hey, I want to let you know that I am trans." And you're like, do you immediately get up or do you ask her if she has a penis or not?
You got a dick? You make a grand spectacle. You got a dick? No, I'm playing. But
see, Kickz would like stop being a gentleman after he's Yo, you got a dick, son?
turn the whole table over. That's far.
Yeah.
About to pop a blood vessel and shit.
I was just saying
that.
I didn't catch it before. You know
all right, sorry. Okay, Biz, say that again. Say that one more time so I can answer you without laughter.
All right, cool. So we gonna meet this. So you gonna meet this fire chick, bro. This fire, super fire, right? You on your second date, everything going good. She even let you touch her booty and stuff, right? You like, yeah,
right.
Joint soft.
I said I didn't want to laugh, fam.
Man, I got a picture like this, man. I practice in my head. All right, so the joint soft. You're like, man, I can't wait to get back to the crib, man. So y'all sitting at the dinner table, right? And then out of nowhere, she's like, yo, I gotta tell you something. It's been on my mind all day. And you like, oh, what's up, baby? You trying to go back to what's going on? You trying to go back to the, she's like, no, I mean, yeah, but no, but yeah, but here's the thing. I'm a trans woman. You're like, do you got your penis? Do you even ask that? Or you just get up and go? Like, are you insensitive for not asking that, or are you insensitive for asking that? Like, at what point is it like? Are you even supposed to be? Do you just disappear like the meme with the guy throws up the deuces? He disappears. Like, I don't know what you should do at that point. Let's say that happens to you.
Okay. I guess I would ask. And I don't think that would be an insensitive question. I don't think that would be an inappropriate question, because that's like, yo, okay, so you're trans, so you went through everything. Did you go through everything? The last two parts is getting your shit cut off, and or what they do is they make a vaginal canal out of the penis.
Bro, I'm setting my hand on fire. Because I was touching that dude's booty earlier.
What I was gonna say,
they create a vaginal canal out of the penis, and it's kind of crazy, but not crazy, not to be insensitive, but it, like, when you think about it, some people get an image in there, and it's ridiculous. But they go ahead and do that. So that's the last part. So if you ask that, I don't think that would be inappropriate. But 9 times out of 10, if you're anybody like us three, because I don't believe Kickz would go ahead and go off and beat the person's ass. Biz ain't gonna do the same thing. I'm not gonna do the same thing.
I'm definitely setting my hand on fire. I like my hand.
I'm not gonna cause physical harm to myself, but I will fucking leave. And then I will second guess every other woman that I meet. But no, I don't think that's insensitive.
Look, for me, I would give that.
Yo, Daniel, funny. Yo, Daniel, funny.
Oh, what'd you say?
Read what Daniel said, Kickz.
I wanna read from Lee from what she said right under Danielle Marie. She said, that's their choice as far as telling somebody if you're a trans or not. It's still a sensitive topic for many. It's time for when it's time for a sexual relationship or a long-term relationship, there should be trust there to disclose that. I'm not sure late. Because I think that's too late. And then at that point in time, everybody would think it's a lie.
That's when you find out somebody had HIV, you're gonna be pissed.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the same kind of secret.
That's when you start thinking that everything was a lie. And then everybody's saying everybody's doing with the fall. And Danielle's saying, I don't know, could you be with someone who could have a bigger dick than you? That's
just funny. I'm not addressing it. It's just funny.
Definitive answer? No.
No,
I'm not being with any man.
Couldn't have a smaller one either, fam. The small one won't work either.
I'm not being with any man.
Right, exactly. Let's see. But what I wanted to say is that I give them credit, right? Let's say I will give that person credit for coming out and saying that tidbit of info, respect, but I gotta get up out of here. Yeah, I appreciate the statement.
I'm dipping off, yo. I'm dipping off. I'll be like, yo, I appreciate your candor. You know, like in Divergent or whatever the fuck that movie is. I appreciate your candor, and then I'm walking the fuck off. I'm walking off. I'm like, hey, yo, look, I hope you find somebody that that really want to be with you. I ain't it. I'm not that person.
But you did 5 minutes ago, you piece of shit.
Hey, what up, King Thrash? What's up?
Yo, King Thrash, man. If you don't know, we're talking about Malik. We're talking about Malik, Yoba, and the other 3 individuals that you see on the screen to the right, and what they have tried to explain to the Breakfast Club and their listeners. And we're just trying to break down. It's so much to unpack, but we're trying to break down everything that they said and come with a counter.
Yeah, like they're pushing the agenda that it's not an agenda, it's just a freedom that they want to just be themselves. And the way they worded a lot of the things in this interview about trans men and trans women and how it's just as natural as being born man or woman. It's a really packed interview full of stuff that you might agree with or might not agree with. I'm not going to try to make a decision for you. I can say that I agree with a lot of it. It sounds good though. It sounds like a lot of the things is grounded in truth to some degree. It even sounds scientific at times. But when you really dial back and you get to your own brain and you observe your thoughts based on what you know, that's when you can really reject what they're saying or not. As for me, I reject it, and I think everybody here is probably on the same wave. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure. Shouts out to Greg, by the way. Hey, what up, Greg?
Yeah, Greg was in the chat.
What up, Greg? What up, King Thrash Gaming?
King Thrash, thanks for coming through, man.
Yeah, you came out at a weird time, man. I know it sounded like we're not like that, man. Like that's the downside of entertainment, man.
Yeah, that's the bulk the bulk of the conversation. You just missed it.
That's another thing too. As far as race goes, Lee, I'm gonna read what she says. Whole another topic. Is this only acceptable trans? What about trans race or something? Remember that white lady that claimed she was black? Yeah, I remember that she was the owner of BET, right, or the founder of BET. But in that sense, they made it seem like it was just a person of color issue when it doesn't matter what color you are. It doesn't matter white, black, brown, Asian, whatever. It's not about that. It's not about the struggles of a black person and being a trans. It's about being trans. You shouldn't try to bring race into it. You really shouldn't.
They compare to that a lot, like, and it's not the same. Like you're saying, like they can hide from that. Malik Yoba even said it. Like, I didn't want to blow their spot up. I didn't want to put them out there. Like, if they want to tell you, they will. Well, I can't hide that I'm black from anyone, even if I wear white face or tan face,
right? Blue face. And as atrocious as their struggle is, it does not in any way, shape, or form compare to slavery and to systematic racism. It does not compare.
And then, like, even though like the news really broadcasts when a transgendered anything, or anyone, I say anything, I apologize, transgendered anyone gets murdered or something bad happens to them. Think about the Schmoulier incident, right? If that happened to any regular person, it just would have been a report in the police station. Or and black people still get killed for being black all the time. Like, it just is. It not is what it is, but that's what's happening right now.
That's what's happening right now in America. Not sure about any other countries, but it's definitely prevalent here. Black people are being killed and shot by police mostly, and that's people of power, or what we consider power.
So it's a plight for sure that they deal with, but is it the same as what African Americans go through, or any African descent goes through? Probably not, man. Not even in the greatest. Not any way you can spin it.
Yeah, I just hate that, like, it feels like they're piggybacking off of something that's already established. Like, we already know the scrutiny that happens with that race, so they're like, oh, we have the same scrutiny, so it's just like, oh, we gotta compare the two now. So it's just gonna like be a lingering conversation. It seems like some journalism tactic type, sensationalist type shit. Makes me mad.
Shoot, women got it worse than them on all fronts, and us men, we're just always wrong. We shouldn't say anything. Like, I'm pretty sure if this got in the right hands, we'd get tore the fuck up, bro. It just is what it is. You know what I mean? We get killed over this. You know what I mean? But it is what it is.
Probably. Like, listen, if we got tore up, or that somebody wanted to debate us, I will go ahead and actually do some actual research and try to make my case as best as possible. But just based off of this, they don't have. I don't think they have any scientific facts to back them up. Everything, like I said, was a spiritual journey. And as far as Malik Yoba, as he said, stepping up rather than coming out, because he wanted to go ahead and push that to the forefront, not necessarily being gay, because he still sees them as women, but if they have a penis, he really don't care. He just want to know the person. He's saying he's stepping up, meaning that he wants more people to come forth with being attracted to trans women. There are people out there. We've seen stories. Dwight Howard and Young Buck, to name a few, celebrities that have been accused or been spotted with trans people. He even tried to blow up Eddie Murphy a little bit, but that's cool. Again, like I said, I'm cool with all that you want to do, man. I'm cool with everything that you want to do. Just don't tell me that I'm wrong for my natural thoughts.
Oh, okay.
Right. And Lee poses the question that if you can change biology and gender, what's really stopping anybody from being trans, quote unquote, for any social construct.
Yo,
And that's exactly what you just touched on right now, sir.
Yo, you know the lady that that's you were talking about, the BET lady, right? I was actually behind her, like, let her join, man. She was official too. She had the hair, the nails,
Oh yeah,
like she was
she tanned the fuck up too. She didn't do blackface. She tanned the fuck up.
Right. You can't
face.
fool us, bro. We accepted her. A lot of us did until it became a national spectacle. Then everybody want to act weird and different, like, oh, get her out of here, get out of here. You know what I mean?
Always. I don't know why.
But yeah, but like, she was. I don't see the like that. That should be okay. Like, if this is okay, that should be okay. I mean, you should be. You need to really have a deep dive into your consciousness, but it should be fine if you make that decision. Like, hey, I don't want to wear that jersey no more. You know, Carmelo does it all the time.
Right. One more thing that I want to say. If I can fucking remember it. God damn it, man! It sounded good. It sounded good in my head too, man. Okay, so we can move on, man. All in all,
man. That's her. Yeah, Rachel.
Yeah, Rachel. Dole. Yeah. All in all, do what you want to do. Don't force your ideas on anybody else. You are. If anybody is trans and is listening to this, you are definitely going through a struggle. I cannot identify it. You have my support. But at the same time, please don't push any ideals on myself or anybody else's children or anything like that, because that is not your place. You have to tell your story. You have to tell your struggle, and don't try to like talk people. It feels like people are talking others into this. That's what it feels like. It may not be the case, but it feels like that. And just, I support you in whatever you want to do. I definitely support the LGBTQ plus, but please don't try to force it on other people.
Yeah.
Y'all got anything to say?
I respect everybody's opinion, so I would love to hear your opinion, but it is how it's presented. So I'll say that.
Peace, love, and licorice, man. That's all I gotta say.
Licorice. All right. One more quick thing. One more quick thing.
Oh, that's the second time.
I wanted to pose this question. I just wanted to pose this question. Do we see Malik Yoba as being an actual bisexual man?
He said he does not attracted to the male aesthetic, so I guess when you put it that way, no. However, yeah. Because there's a whole lot of Korean men that have a lot of feminine features. They're still men. Just because you're attracted to the feminine physique and they are a man and they identify as a woman, I mean, I don't know. Slippery slope. A lot of equation needs to be done. I need a whole chalkboard for this, but I will say bye.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. And I think he needs to walk in that. I think he needs to walk in that. If he's respecting their
no, but the disrespect happens. The disrespect happens on the other side to the women that are women and believe they're women and are in the world to be women by their own decision making. That's when we call them men, and that's why it's sort of inappropriate. But dude, you're still bi. And lady, you're still a woman. It's just that it's weird situation to really wrap my head around.
Yeah. Because what I was going to say was he's respecting their choice to be what they identify with. But he definitely has to walk in the sense of, if he's attracted to them, and if he did indeed have sex with a trans woman, with the Beans and Franks, then I would say that he's bi.
Yeah.
All right, man. Just, hit that like button if you like what was said. Share this with your friends, your family, anybody that you come in contact with, man. If you got us on your mind and you see some folks out there, just let them know who we are and what we do and where to find us. Appreciate everybody that's in the chat so far, man. And anybody that's watching. Okay, this is I have no transition in for this, but Nicki Minaj is threatening people. What y'all think, man?
Hey, I think I seen a live stream of her where it's just like, I think she was trying to like kind of subsidize, if that's the right word, these type of situations where she's like, man, I'm from Queens. I think she's from Queens. And we're from Queens, the Bronx. You from New York. This is how we joke around. We just say things like that, but we don't really mean it. You know what I'm saying? Like acting aggressive and acting mad and all this other bullshit. Is just like how New Yorkers be when they're joking around. So I feel like she's gonna use that little type of excuse to be, man, I was just fucking with you. I was just saying shit. Fuck out of here.
Nah.
That's what I feel like she's doing. She's gonna do it.
Biz, what you think, son? Biz?
Oh, Biz lost in the sauce. All right, what you think, Sid?
So what I think is, if she was trying to say that it was all a joke, you know how some people try to, ease the blow from what they say in a text by throwing an LOL behind it.
Right.
They could really be laughing though.
She didn't even do that though.
Yeah,
I don't think
she meant.
When she sent the text, I don't even think that she did that. Anybody in the chat, do y'all follow that? If so, tell us what y'all think. Biz,
I feel like, oh yeah, Biz, what you think, man?
No, go ahead, man. Get your shit off. Pause.
I was gonna say, if she really was throwing threats at, let's say, DJ Academics, let's get into a perspective of who Nicki Minaj is and who DJ Academics is. They are on two different plateaus. So DJ Academics is not any type of voice for the people or whatever. I'm not gonna say he's like a minnow, but he's not really speaking to Nicki. And if Nicki is gonna say something, why would she threaten somebody like DJ Academics? And this is not to say that what she said wasn't a threat, because it probably is to Academics' eyes or anybody else's eyes. But she's gonna bring up the thing where it's like who is Academics? I'm Nicki Minaj. Da 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 da. I could say things, and I feel like that would have like no standing to what Academics may be saying as a threat is no standing to who Nicki might be actually targeting or what she might be targeting.
You see, it's a DM, right? You see, it's a direct message.
Of course.
She targeted him. That was at him.
Yeah, if it was to be like out in public, it make her look worse, I think. So the fact that it's a DM, do you think that makes it worse?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just addressing that. What you said was that she wasn't really targeting him.
I mean, yeah, it's a DM, but yeah, you can't really say much about that.
Nice cop out. You never do that.
Yeah, you never do that. So.
That's like, we need to clip that. Like, that won't never happen.
Look, it's because I'm not necessarily on Nicki's side. I agree with Academics. Just put that shit out there.
I got you.
Put that shit out there. If somebody threaten your life in DMs, do it.
Put that shit out there.
Put that shit out there, bro. Yeah.
It all depends on what and how you say whatever before you say LOL. Then it could be taken the wrong way. Yeah. I hate you, LOL.
Yeah.
Oh, she thinks I'm funny. Low key, she really hates me. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Right. I hope you drown. Like, I hope you drown in like in your own blood. LOL. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to take that?
That's a little bit too detailed and morbid for that to be a joke.
Yeah, for real.
No doubt you stunk like ass that day. LOL.
No, that's an actual joke. It depends. Like, it depends on what happened. But yeah,
but on
that's an actual joke.
But on Nicki though, like on her side, like, you know what a lot of these media outlets do with her? They say the most effed up stuff, but they say, but we love her. She's sick of that, bro. She is sick of that. This whole, you say whatever you want about me, and you end it off with we love her, and y'all act like everything's all good. Like, nah. You've been doing this for how long, DJ Academics? 10 years? I've been hoping somebody else got you, but I'm gonna have to do it myself. You are cancer, bro. You are cancer. All that stuff you talked about in Chirac and making money off of that and making light of what they go through. You jumping in here talking about everybody else in the industry, and you put a magnifying glass on their personal lives. Like, yeah, it shouldn't have got out, but you ain't got a report on it. You doing all this for $1. You're taking advantage of people for $1. You a piece of shit, bro. And I used to love his content until I really looked at myself for being an idiot, for being supportive of that kind of craziness. Like talk about people's actual stuff that's relevant to the conversation. Let the news report on news. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. Like,
right.
I feel it.
He definitely, or the way he came up definitely wasn't on no hip hop shit. It was just all right. Another nigga died, and that dude was that. Excuse me, I'm phrasing this, y'all. Another nigga died, and that person was close to whatever rapper that's out there in Chicago. First of all, where is Academics like currently living in?
New Jersey,
New York, right? Jersey.
Yeah.
So he works in New York. His whole attention was towards Chicago for whatever reason.
But it was popping with the drill music scene, like when Chief Keef was popping and all them guys.
Okay.
And then they had all that murder spree over there, so it was kind of like the industry is there, and I don't want to say entertainment, the attraction, because we're kind of like attracted to negativity by nature. Like, what the heck is going on over there? That's what news is, right? So that's what he reported on.
Right. Mm. But but death ain't entertaining.
That's not what I mean. I'm saying,
I know.
Yeah, when you turn on the news, you're not necessarily being entertained by it, but you are, because it has your attention.
Yeah.
It could grab your attention. Yeah. I think he would know a threat if he saw one, because ever since he became this quote, Kickz doesn't see it, but he's a voice of the youth, the younger generation per se.
I try not to see it.
No. You have to recognize it. You may not think so, but you have to recognize it. He is somewhat the voice, but he knows a threat when he sees one, because ever since he blew up, he's been getting them. So Nicki Minaj threatening him really is, first of all, it's beneath her status. She shouldn't even be talking to this dude, for real.
Yeah. Like, Drake made that one slick comment, and it was just one slick comment. It wasn't a barrage of threats. It was just a funny laughing emoji, like, this guy. That's what Nicki should have done.
I don't even know what he said lately about her for her to even be reacting like this, but I get it. I mean, you shouldn't go that far. You should definitely do it in a smarter way. But I'm not imploring you to go do anything to him, because I think that everybody deserves their life until their life is over by natural means. But,
natural means, yeah. Wait. There's no such thing as natural. Stop it.
Come on, right? Leave them people alone, man.
I'm just saying. Go ahead.
By natural means, but at some point there has to be a threshold for allowance, tolerance, so to speak. So yeah. I think she passed that with her a long time ago.
If she had a problem with him, she should have invited him to her show like she did Joe Budden, where she bombarded him with a whole bunch of, fuck you, fuck this, that, and the third, and blah, blah, blah. You don't know it, bop, 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 bop. How the hell can you say this? I don't even like that, whatever. She could have definitely invited him on if she wanted to go ahead.
That's because to a degree she respects Joe Budden.
Yeah, I was gonna say because Joe Budden is Joe Budden. That's why she did that.
And then she went on his show out of respect.
Yeah, and she did go on his show out of respect. True indeed. But this is a
she don't
better
respect act. She don't respect act.
But this is better. My suggestion is better than sending threats through DMs or at all. So that's what I'm saying. It's just a lighter approach to address whatever's been said.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of I don't know if you guys you don't know Danny Brown Sick. Do you know Danny Brown Biz?
Yup.
So Danny Brown has a show on Vice where he like just talks about random stuff and he just brings artists or whoever. Mm-hmm. There was one thing where he brought an MMA fighter and these I forgot who it was, which I'm mad I don't know their name, but they're people who have clown mask on their face and they make music. So they're like a duo. And they were talking about fighting, like the whole episode was about fighting. And like and like the whole premise of their stuff of why they stopped fighting was because they had like lawsuits. And it was like, that's the only reason why I stopped fighting, because people started suing us, so we just stopped. So I feel like to connect it to Nicki Minaj is where she should know better. Where it's like, yo, you obviously know that this person's gonna have this type of evidence on you for you to say some stupid shit like that. You would figure she's smarter than that.
You know what I believe though? I think her man probably picked up that phone was trying to figure something out.
Yeah.
He probably heard her complain about him. He's like, you know what, I'm tired of this dude, man. I'm gonna take care of him. And he not gonna respond to him. Guess who he gonna respond to? His wife.
Yeah.
So I'll play as my wife for a few minutes to get the information I need. Where you gonna be at, bro? You coming to New York? Yeah, because like when I was reading it, the transcript, now that I look at it again, it don't really look like nothing she would say.
I don't know. She says a lot of shit.
I mean, but how she says it is always genuine to her though.
Yeah. But at the same time, if Academics is like posting this up or whatever and showing it to the world, he's gonna make it seem like whatever he did was
innocent.
Nothing. Yeah, innocent.
First of all, all right. Let's get this out of the way. Ak ain't gonna do shit. Ak is just a person that'll talk, say motherfucker every once in a while. He'll cuss a little bit. He'll even say the N-word, but he ain't gonna do shit to nobody. So.
Not to say physically, but what if he's doing something to her by making all these videos and just doing all the non-physical stuff?
He can't. First of all, he can't hurt her career at all, other than this.
Yeah, true. If we're gonna make the argument that he ain't shit, yeah, for sure.
No, he's just his reach is not like that.
Yeah.
If he tells people to stop listening to any of these like brand new artists, then he'll have some some reach. But as far as Nicki Minaj go, he ain't touching her.
Loki, all this is probably calculated by her and her PR team. The whole retirement and then this and then that to get attention on her and they get people interested in listening to her radio show so that she can like go ahead and settle down and just do that. So that's probably all this is. She probably even paid that to hey, listen, this was gonna happen. Here's $20,000. I need you to relax, sign this NDA, not to take this any further or anything like not NDA, but an agreement on what this is and outline it all and I need this for promo. Like all press is good press. And then she has an episode where she talks about this.
I'm gonna go ahead and send this, and you go ahead and do what you do.
Right.
Because he didn't sound. I mean, he always sound like he's not scared of shit. Most of the time. Most of the time.
That's just like any of these internet dudes, man. They right behind that keyboard, right behind that camera. You ain't gonna do shit. They got proxy, they got all the other stuff, so you can't find them or whatever.
But so I was gonna say, yeah, they don't sound like it, but you can still feel the concern. I didn't feel any concern with this video that he put out.
Because he ready to sue. He ready to
Man, that whole Migos thing, he sounded like he wasn't scared, but he was concerned. You could hear it. You could feel that he was concerned with the Migos. And when Drake hit him up on some negativity one time, you could tell that he didn't sound like he cared, but it sounded like he was concerned. You could feel that he was concerned. But this, he doesn't feel concerned, despite you can clearly see that her dude is street, super street. His the clip in his hand and his pistol was ridiculous. That shit had to have about 22 bullets in there.
Right.
The next step up was a drum.
Yeah, and public persona, like he gotta upkeep that shit, so he got something to prove now and shit.
Titanfall, some people like to tell you what they're gonna do to you.
Oh, like they want to see you in fear too. Kind of like a snake when it like rolls up on like a little rabbit. The rabbit's like, please no, and the snake just sits there for a while, and then it finally attacks. Like the presence of fear excites certain people, animals too, before they actually pounce. And I don't know why I sound like this.
I don't know why either, but
but I'm just saying what Titanfall is saying is just like, hey, you really think Nicki needs to threaten DJ Academics? Is DJ Academics really street? Is really blah blah? She's just saying shit, bro.
Why you gotta impersonate her, bro? It sounded pretty good though.
If I would really don't, blah blah. Nah, but I'm just saying. If she really wanted to threaten somebody or whatever, obviously she wouldn't do it like in somebody DMs or whatever. She just tried to scare the little man, and like, obviously it worked because he's doing all this other shit.
Yeah.
Word. Oh man. All right, yo. We off that, yo. Hit the like button if you like the topics, man. Also, if you have a topic that you want us to discuss, please hit us up on Twitter. And
leave it open right now. Let's see if anybody in there wants to hear what we think about anything. Get like 2 minutes.
But I was gonna go ahead and bring up another topic. It's a little fun one. I mean, that one was a little bit fun, but let's see. Okay, real quick. Rihanna. Everybody said that she's pregnant. I don't believe it. Do y'all?
Yes.
Yup.
Okay.
Look, my thing is that she's been fit all her life, son. If you notice a bump, it's probably she pregnant. She ain't getting fat. I'm telling you.
Biz, does that site have a picture of the bump?
It was in a video. There you go.
Yeah. She's crazy.
That's what you call pregnant, my friend.
Yes.
Yeah. And she wearing black too to conceal a little bit.
And all her flesh is covered.
Yup.
Women get real protective of their wrists when they pregnant. I tell you that.
And her chest got a little bit bigger. Yup.
Oh, Kiara, you saying she got a beer belly? Like, what do you think that is? let me know.
Right.
You don't think she's not pregnant?
She just bloated.
Yep, bloated. She on her period.
Let me know if you want to see that again, because that look like pregnant to me, and I've seen some pregnant.
He said, "Because I've seen some pregnant."
I've seen it.
All right, man. So,
before you even go, not only did her belly grow and her chest grow, but her forehead grew too. If y'all noticed that, yeah, go ahead, Sick. My bad.
You always.
I was gonna say, has she been spotting? I was gonna say, has anybody seen her like with anybody? Like, who could the father be?
Drake.
Stop it,
bro. Fat don't sit like that. We all got fat. Don't even lie. Your fat does not hang like this. Okay, your fat does not hang like that, man. That is baby. That is baby. Don't nobody who's fat hang like that.
You know, she said she been eating good. Nah. That definitely look. Yeah.
Your fat covered. As soon as you're depending on your gender or trans Whatever. Soon as your pecs or boobs are done, that's when the fat start. Okay? Her fat starts right here. Boobs here. Right? See it? Boobs here.
He sounded like a weatherman right now.
And everything beneath that is pregnant. Okay?
Son acting like he a teacher. See, right around this section right here is where he's gonna go ahead and notice it.
This region right here is what you call pregnant. Okay? This region is where the baby is located in its early stages of life. Okay.
Yeah, he had the projector right now. It's like over here, you see the bump and the curvature. Let's get the circumference.
Okay, yeah, she is, man. All right, well, wait, what was that? Did she drink some wine? Was that wine or water?
Shit, it must be.
You can have wine when you're drunk. You can handle hard alcohol. Wine is grapes, man. You can drink that. You just can't overdo it.
He said wine is grapes.
Hey,
all right, I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure. That look like water. Nice little mean sip.
No, you gotta look at her lips. This is alcohol. Watch it. Watch the pull back. Yep.
She doing damage right there.
Listen. Yeah. Oh yeah. Chipagan. Yeah. Chipagana. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't drink water like that.
Why they show Drake though?
They got to.
And he in the crowd like, I can't believe this shit.
Why it ain't me?
What if it is him? He would still look like that.
He betrayed our trust.
Real quick, man. I just wanted to say that I think that Rihanna's "You Need Me" that song. I think that's about Drake. I think that was about Drake because she put that out right after they were not seeing each other, quote unquote, anymore. So she called him a pity fuck. I think.
Ooh, harsh.
Champagne.
I think that was towards him. But,
it ain't pity. I don't got nothing wrong with that. But if it happens more than once, it ain't pity.
She said
it ain't Diddy too. You know, you can say that.
Kickz, how can you say that, son? Kickz. look at Kickz. Look at Kickz.
What do you say?
Look at that. Look at the. Nah, he didn't write anything, but look at her. This nigga, man. Never mind, yo.
He don't like women with a brain, man. She got a big brain, man. He don't like women he don't like big brain women, man.
I'm off that.
Ew, look how fat. Come on, bro. It looked like she got like a fucking a 2x4 on her face, reconstructed with lips and eyes. Fake. She looks fake, is what I'm trying to say.
I'm done with you, man. So
you say her forehead is fake? No one does that, Kickz.
I'm saying her face is fake and her forehead just adds a couple inches, all right?
Son, the only way you can do anything fake on your forehead is if you get horns implanted in your fucking head. Okay? That's it.
She might as well. I don't know.
Thanks, Key. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, yo. Like this dude, man. But we off that. Yo, how many days can y'all go without having sex, bro?
How many days?
I would like to pleasantly decline any answers to this question.
Well, a month is sounds like too much. A month sounds like too much. If you're doing more than a month, I feel like it's an insult to injury type shit.
Hold on, say that again.
I feel like a month, right? Where it's like that should be
a month?
How much? Yeah, probably a month. Where it's just like, all right, I gotta do something about this. Like that's too long, you know? It's like you're probably comfortable for about a month, maybe, and then you're like, nope, it's been a month. I gotta do something about this.
This is a lot about your character, Kickz. This is a lot about your character. That's why you gotta be careful with questions like these. They're layered.
Biz, what's yours, man? Since you being careful.
I've been deployed for a year, so a year.
True.
Oh, yeah, it's tough. Yeah,
I got the perfect answer.
But mine is based off of how you feel about the situation. Let's say if you wasn't looking for it or whatever, and you just suddenly think about it like, damn, it's been this long. We might got to do something about that. So that's where mine is coming from.
Here's the deal, though. This is where the layers come from.
Okay.
If a woman told you she hadn't had sex in 2 years, what would you say?
Damn, bitch! No, I'm playing. I'd be like,
what the hell's going on with you, bro?
Wait. What was the hold on? What was the question?
If a woman, if we start talking to a new lady and she's like, I haven't had sex in 2 years, what would you think?
And what did you say, Kickz?
damn, bitch! No, I'm playing. Look, I would say, wow, that seems like a conscious decision. I obviously don't think that you're not able to. What would be the reason?
So you wouldn't think she's lying?
He tried to clean it up.
I would say it's probably a conscious decision. If she's waiting 2 years or whatever, it's because she's like,
you're trying
in the market right now.
You're rationalizing it for her so that you can better understand. But would you think she's lying?
No, I think she's telling the truth.
All right, okay, that's fair.
Okay,
that's fair.
Okay,
that's fair.
Yeah.
For me, as a grown-up, you should not lie about sex. If you're like, 16, 18, maybe younger, I don't know if you, whatever age people be having sex at, you should be wary about these questions. But we grown-ups, we could be like, okay, you made that decision. You shouldn't lie about it. Why would you? Okay, fine.
So you on a date, all right? Mm-hmm. Everything going good. She let you touch her booty a little bit. You feeling like you got the shit in the bag, right?
Hey, this sounds too similar to the last the last story, bro. I'm gonna need you to change that story a little bit.
Keep the narrative, Biz. Go ahead.
All right. So you even got the 2-hand clutch this time. You was like,
oh shit, you really into it? Yeah.
Woo-hoo. So
it's been a month. This is Kickz now. This is Kickz.
And your curiosity gets the best of you because you just kind of curious, like, hey, that's your voice because you kind of nervous to ask her. Hey, I was thinking, when was the last time you had sex? And she's like, oh, yesterday. Actually, this morning. What would you think?
I'd be like, well, was this in between the time that we were talking about when we was going on this date or before that? Because that would be awkward. That would be awkward.
Why are you playing dumb? You asked me on a date a week ago.
That would be awkward. I'm just saying, it would be awkward, but it's not out of the realm of you should be able to do whatever you want if we're not together, right? You shouldn't.
All right, okay. As long as you have that energy, bro. As long as you have that energy, it's cool. I like it. I respect it because I don't care. Oh, you had sex this morning? Oh, word, that's cool. Hey,
right, you're like, you shouldn't, like, it'd just be weird, but I'm not trying to say that like you can't fuck this bitch, you know what I mean? Like, she's able to do what she wants.
All right, I got one that's way more, a little bit more considering for you. All right, so it's not this morning. All right, you guys are at the movies. The movie is kind of boring. You know what I mean? Sitting there, you're like, man, I want to get up out of here. And she's like, yeah, we can leave. You guys get in the car. I'm assuming you're driving. I don't know what the case is. The train, whatever they do in New York, you're doing that. Actually, the train would be better. You have a little bit more freedom to do what you want. So you're on the train. She's sitting in your lap. You get a little courageous. Your hand starts running down the middle of her thigh. You're like, man, I think I got this in the bag. And she looks back at you. She's like, I don't know if you want to do that. And you're like, why? I had unprotected sex about an hour before the date. So, no, I'm pretty sure that he left something behind.
Yo, where do I find a red flag emoji?
Look.
What would you say to that?
My God.
Where do I find a red flag, yo?
Look, I would say Word? So you trying to smash then?
You were going behind somebody raw that you don't even know. Yo! Yeah!
I was like, yo. So that mean you winning for me then?
Wow. Come on, son. Yo. Nah. Nah.
Look, that's disgusting. I'm not trying to say it's not. I would probably not even talk to that person. That's fucking disgusting word.
Nah. Hell nah. The fuck? The fuck, Kickz?
Bro, you let everybody down, bro.
What the fuck?
You let everybody down in the chat, bro. You let everybody down, man.
I was trying to be anticlimactic, okay?
Ain't no anticlimactic. Shut the hell up, bro. That's ridiculous, yo. Oh, hell. Nah.
All right.
Look,
Yo, I can't find a red flag emoji. God damn it.
All right,
I tried to help you out.
I
would never allow that to happen, all right? I'm joking.
I got something more fair for you, bro. I got something more fair for you, man.
I don't believe.
Same scenario, but you going for a kiss. She's like, oh. You're like, what was wrong?
Oh, come on. Don't even finish that, bro. I already know where you're going.
But she ain't had sex, though.
No, she getting a fucking full Nelson, first of all. I already know where you're coming from. Bro, I'm throwing... She's getting a Superman punch, first of all. Like, ah! Nah, bro. That is not happening.
She covered her mouth with those 4 fingers, like, and I oop.
That is not fucking happening, bro. Fuck out of here.
Okay, but okay. This is going on with the original question. You've been waiting a month. You've been waiting a month now. You've been waiting a month. She put you on a month probation.
Ain't nothing promised tomorrow. Ain't nothing promised tomorrow.
She put you on a month probation, bro. She put you on a month probation. And she been doing her thing. You didn't even know what she just told you. Would you still go ahead?
All right. With that being said, no, of course not. But if we're gonna bring stuff into this conversation, we gotta ask questions. Are we in a relationship with this person, or is this somebody that we're just talking to?
No, it's just like your first or second date, bro. It's just like she's really into you.
Date, man.
So fuck that bitch.
And you being polite. You know how you are. Kickz the gentleman that grab ass.
At the dinner table. No, that's me.
At the dinner table.
She getting a full Nelson, bro.
So because you don't know her, she gets a full Nelson. Now, what if it's your girl?
That makes it even worse, knowing that she did something with somebody else 10 seconds before you fucking met her. But if this is your girl, you would assume that she wouldn't do no fucking fuck nigga shit like that. And then you assume that she's a great person, and you assume that she's a human being. So that shit would not happen if that was your woman.
All right, so it's your woman, right? And you making all the bad choices, man. Like having sex for 2 minutes, playing video games all day, not having proper hygiene. So she's kind of like turned off. You know what I'm saying?
Not eating the booty.
Wait, what?
Oh shit.
Yeah, what he said. Yeah, what he
booty.
Yeah, what he said. And it's like you're not the most supportive. And let's say she slide off for a second and she come back. Same scenario. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Right.
You're sitting in your lap. You're like, man, we getting in tonight, man. We had a good day. My baby looked good in that full body black dress like Rihanna had on with that pudge. Man, I'm about to yank that shit off of her tonight. You hang it a mind of his own. It starts exploring. It already been there before, but it's still exploring.
The new territory.
Oh my gosh.
Right. So she's like, she gets off your lap, sits next to you. She's like, I gotta tell you something. You're like, what? Now you picked me up from the train station. Like, yeah, I always meet up with you at the train station. Like, what's wrong with that? Well, somebody dropped me off there. And his name is Malcolm.
fucking Malcolm's an asshole.
Now, I don't love Malcolm. I love you. And I'm sorry for what I did.
But look, you're taking out the humanity part in it. Would you
I just put a whole lot of humanity into it. That she loves you.
No,
and that...
you took it out.
Pause. Wait, that's supposed to say pause?
Look, you took it out by saying.
Yeah. Go ahead. Pause that. If you want.
I'm not even sure if I should or not. He just said, "Whoa!" I was like, "Wait, what?" Pause.
Pause it for safe measure. But I'm just saying, look, you took the humanity out of it because you're not assuming that you yourself personally, you wouldn't just get done smashing a chick, right? Let's say 20 minutes before meeting another chick, and then going like, "Yo, give me a fucking blowjob," and it tastes like some other girl's vagina. Would you do that?
If I have dental dam.
Damn, bro. I'm just saying, you got to think about other people, is what I'm saying. And if you're with a woman, you obviously know that she would think about your feelings and whatnot, and she wouldn't do something foul and nasty like that. So you don't have to worry if that's your woman.
But the deal is, she came out to go on a date with you, but not necessarily to have sex, which is why she had sex earlier, so she would feel like she had to have sex that night, just in case you were like really, really suave and smooth. Okay, and you were really, really suave and smooth beyond her capacity to understand, and she wanted to have sex. So when it got to that point, it's like,
all right, Kickz.
Would you get what I'm going?
If she told you all this, would you? If she told you all this, would you go ahead? All right, and it's been a month now, because we got to keep that in perspective. It's been a month. Would you tell her to take a shower and then go ahead?
Nah, chill.
Nah. All right.
Oh yeah, Danielle, that was the best thing I come with. I had another one. I wanted to use Jamar, but I felt like Malcolm had more impact.
Malcolm in the middle. Oh man.
Yup, you said it. In your girl's middle.
Yeah. He's bringing the whole cheating aspect with.
My whole point was that if she does that before you don't even know her. I mean, you don't even like have a relationship like that to really judge her. That should be okay. But if your girl does that, there should be no humanity left, because I mean, unless you just a complete dickbag, which like the example I gave you is where like you was not even meeting any of your roles in a relationship, not even a little bit. Like you stank every day, bro. And she still was around your stinking ass every day. Like you need to, like, if she does something like that, I'm not telling you to forgive her right away, but you got to understand that nobody wants to have sex with somebody who stinks, bro.
Yo, so hold up. How did we get from? How long does it take? How long do you wait for fucking to be in a stank ass?
Man, I'm just trying to keep it interesting, okay?
No, you had it. No. You had it interesting when you started making up all these scenarios, but you still waiting. And since Kick said it's been a month, you were starting to come up with some good shit about, okay, what if she did this, and this? But now you talking about cheating. You talking about some all right,
I'm gonna dial it back a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna dial it back like 11 minutes. All right. This is where I was going before I got to the cheating aspect. Okay. If you're waiting a month, that's a long time.
It is a long time. Look, that's what I'm saying. A month is like, I'm not gonna say comfortable time, but it's a time where you realize something that's off. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I woke up this morning. I don't even want coffee. Like, what do I want to do? I really gotta pee right now. Oh shit! Like, I didn't have sex for like a month. I gotta do something about that.
Wait. So piss will make you. Hold on, no. Piss will make you think of fucking.
I say that because you're gonna have, not to say morning wood, right? I'm trying to allude to morning wood without saying it.
Okay, you need to say morning wood, son, because that sounded like you were into some shit. All right.
I don't know, man. Urinating feels good sometimes, man. I often catch erections while I urinate. I'm kidding.
Oh man, look, I'm just saying, after that amount of time is when you start to think about it. Some people think about it before, and I think if you're thinking about it after, you're thinking about it not every second, but you're thinking about it every week after that. It's like, yo, where are these women at that I should be entwined with? And if it's your woman doing that to you, I'm pretty sure you're gonna ask her, like, yo, we haven't had sex for a month. Like, are you mad at me? You know what I'm saying?
That's what you're gonna ask her?
I'm like, yo, you pissed? Like, why we ain't fucking?
That's how you gonna bring it up? You gonna keep waiting, bro.
Yo, you mad? Hold on. You like, yo, you mad? Why we ain't fucking?
Yo, you're gonna
that's how you're
gonna be sleeping. You're gonna be sleeping. You're gonna wake up like, hey, babe, why we ain't fucking? You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be
babe,
like
tell me why you mad so we can have makeup sex. Come on.
It's been a month already.
Let's argue so we can have makeup sex.
Tired of this shit. Tired.
I'm telling you, that would be probably my light. You know, when you got a light bulb over your head and it starts to blink, you're like, what the fuck? That's true. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I see what you're saying. But I think originally, like, why that was the question, because like, how long you can go, like, let's say that somebody be like,
I found a red flag.
It's you found a red flag after. All right, yeah.
About it.
Good job. You had to pick up an Android to get that one. I don't know.
I found it. Nah, I fuck with the. I'm on the studio chat.
Oh man, went through thick and thin.
Go ahead, man.
But yeah, like when like let's say somebody is like some women go through some or you guys too. I'd be surprised when guys say this shit, man. I'd be shocked. But when you're shocked and surprised, it says a lot about your own character. Like, let's say somebody says, "Man, I ain't had sex in 6 months." They're like, "Shit couldn't be me." Somebody said, "I ain't had sex in 5 months." Shit couldn't be me. Somebody be like, "I ain't had sex in 3 months." Shit couldn't be me. And then it's like, and then it gets all the way down to there's a motherfucker right now be like, "Damn, I ain't had sex since yesterday." Shit, motherfucker couldn't be me. And the shorter that amount of time is a lot about your character. Like, yo, you got a problem.
So you telling me if you were a porn star and then you was talking to somebody and he's like, I haven't had sex for like a month, and you're like, shit, couldn't be me because you have sex every day. Is that what you're saying?
Well, your job and who you actually have intimate relations with that you want to have those with is two different things. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm
so
trying.
Then we gotta ask the question: what you really think about yourself? Do you think you should be a person that has sex every day or a person that has sex every week?
No, what I'm getting at is like the less amount of time that you establish that couldn't be you, that is pretty much a deciding factor of what kind of person you are. And then when you let people know that, it could look pretty whoa.
I guess. It was like, yeah, I could do a whole year, and y'all probably would have been bugging like, what?
Yeah, you would be bugging like, yo.
No, first of all, like Biz said, he waited a whole year. I didn't tell y'all yet, but I waited 6 months.
Hey, we gonna need to change.
When I was in Korea, let me finish what the fuck I'm saying, son. When I was in Korea,
go ahead.
when I was in Korea, I waited 6 months, went home, and the first thing I fucking did was go ahead and get some, and you know that throughout my whole leave, and then I went back for 6 months.
We gonna need to change
the same thing.
We gonna need to change some definitions. So, do you mean waited or forced?
No,
waited.
There's pussy everywhere, bro. Like you can get that. Like being deployed don't stop that show. You can still have sex over there.
Okay.
Yeah, there's plenty of trans people in the army. No, I'm kidding though. But no, there's women everywhere, man. There's women everywhere. There's women everywhere, and you can definitely. It don't stop that show. At that point, it is a choice. Now, what you settle for, like that's basically asking you. Spend a whole month. That's as long as you can wait. Right? Like a month.
That's as long as
That's what you said. A month.
No.
And on day 30, on day 30.
Yeah. Hold on. No. Day 31 or 32. Depending on the month.
I'm saying that's as long as you could wait before realizing it, is what I'm saying. You don't have to realize it in the first month. And then you start to realize it during that first month. Now, if we're talking how long you could go.
All right, so when do you get to the point where you start scratching your wrists and shit?
Or your neck.
I ain't even gonna answer that until y'all answer that, because I already answered the first kind of initial question. What do y'all think? If you was to, how long? What would that be?
No. Y'all roasted me for like last week for like 20 minutes last week. Nah, it ain't my turn.
Actually, last week we roasted Kickz, man, for extendo dick. Remember?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
That was his fault.
Yeah, that is your fault. That is your fault. That's your fault, son. That's your fault.
Look, what I'm saying, y'all bringing up circumstance. Fuck circumstance. What do you really think should be that time limit of when you start to feel bothered or feel like you need to have sex right there?
I think it's okay to feel bothered after a few days, but if your discipline doesn't permit you from waiting longer than that, you got a problem.
Right.
Okay.
So max time for me, really, I'm gonna have to pleasantly decline to answer that because
see, this is a touchy subject. This is why I'm not answering.
That's what I was trying to tell you in the beginning.
No pun intended. It's a touchy subject.
So I was trying to tell you early, bro.
Oh man.
All right, yo. Hey, yo. Again, guys, hit that like button, man. share this with your people, man. This is a good show. I had a blast. With the exception of the serious part when it came to transgender and sexuality and everything like that. All in all, this was a great show, man. Appreciate everybody for coming through. Danielle, if he told you about the whole him explaining why extendo dick was good, go ahead go to the last episode and check that out. And
I don't know what kind of relationship I got, but if it's that kind of relationship, you might really be happy about what he has to say.
Yeah, you might be.
Oh man,
you might be. Yo, Kickz, you're gonna be joking. You know you're gonna get these jokes for the next couple weeks, right?
Oh, I know, man. But right. I'm just saying. I'm gonna stay on my stance, I think. We'll see.
Your stance is you're gonna wear it no matter what.
Nah,
she said that's what she said she wants, you're gonna do it.
Look, I didn't even want to bring it back up, all right? But fuck wrapping another dude's around your dude, okay? No.
Another's dude around your dude. That's funny.
Whatever that is, I don't take that for what you will. I'm not doing it. But it was a fun topic.
Man, stop it, yo. That's what you said, yo.
I got a little tidbit for the ladies out there while we're on the subject of toys. Yeah. I put a little sound clip into my sound bank here. I want you guys to identify what this sound is. I know only you would know what it is, so.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, you know what that is. Yeah, you like that, huh?
Whoa. I know. Hold up. This. We cannot hear this shit, son. All right, so relax with the voices.
A round of applause for me. Thank you. Thank you.
If I had to bring a synopsis sick, it's a vibration Oh man.
Well, today was fun though. I really enjoyed everybody who came out. I ain't gonna lie, man. I kind of miss Jay Sam, man. I kind of miss Jay Sam.
Yeah, that topic would have been dope for Jay Sam to, put his 2 cents in.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I miss having our moderator here the entire time, man. We need a new mod, man. We got to decide who's going to be the mod. A-List, I know A-List still mess with us, but you know at the same time, he just busy, bro. So we gotta find another mod, man.
Yeah, he all the way like 6 months. 6 months out the way. I mean 6 months. 6 hours out the way.
Yeah. And also we need to find a we need to choose a moderator. Not really a moderator, like the somebody tell us when to shut the fuck up, man. Like, because sometimes we go too. Because sometimes I think we be on subject too long. Yeah, we need like a timekeeper, man. Like, hey, I got like we give them the right topics, and they say, all right, this topic needs to be this long, and they pace us. Unless it's good. Unless it's good, then they fall back.
Here's my thing with that. And then we're gonna go ahead and do our sign out. Is that if we try to force something when we can't really talk about it in a sense, then it doesn't come off as genuine. So for instance,
no, we ended where we ended. Yeah, we ended where we ended.
Yes, but I don't know. Never mind. We'll talk about that later. Yeah, again, man, great show. Mod Lee.
Oh, Danielle, you're right. Congratulations. You win nothing. Woo!
Hey, if you don't put that as your Twitter, I'm gonna be mad, all right? Modly. You need to put that now.
Modly Joe.
Modly Joe.
All right. Yeah, man, again. Love doing this, man. We try to get we trying to get a lot more people in here. We try to make the topics entertaining. We don't try to get into too many things that's serious, but it seems to be working. So we'll go ahead and discuss a little bit more about that. But again, man, appreciate everybody for coming through. And we're gonna do our outros. Kickz?
Yeah, so let me read real quick. So Danielle, she does some graphic design. Is that what that is? Graphic design. She said, you gotta let me know when you want me to draw your cover for the YouTube. So we definitely need to talk to you about that. But it is super tragic. Your boy album coming out soon. Your boy's gonna have an album release party video soon and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit wavy. It was a great podcast. It was fun.
Stop spitting on your fucking phone. And out
so crazy. You sound like Tasmania Devil.
And out soon means a year from now. All right, bitch, go ahead.
Well, I want to thank you guys for having me out tonight. It was a pretty awesome experience, and yeah, I mean, you guys are amazing. Just continue to keep coming, and we'll keep bringing in hot shit. Like, you can take that how you want to take it. Could mean a lot of things. Talk to you later.
All right. Yeah, and this is just sick, man. I will come with a slogan, but I don't give a damn. But I just want to shout out somebody. Actually, it's two people, man. I want to shout out the Young Bloods.
Young Bloods.
You know what I mean? They came out with some hotness, man. That 1-2 step, whatever the fuck it's called. It was dope. It was dope. And woo. Word.
Tang.
Oh,
you ain't gonna do the chant? All right.
What?
Never mind.
Woo. Oh, woo. Oh, nah, man. You don't give a damn. We don't give a fuck. If that brought up any memories for y'all when that song came out and y'all heard it, man, I'm glad I brought out a good memory for you. If it was a bad time, blame Kickz. So we out of here, all right?
No stuff will be no stuff.
Oh, y'all got me fucking. I'm clicking the wrong shit. Hold on, man. I do this shit every time, man. Hold on, man. We out of here. Bye.
Later, y'all.
Yeah. Later. Let me press more buttons.